All right, let's get into a story that is just, well, epic. It's an ancient tale all about a divine sacrifice, an act of incredible courage that literally saved the entire universe. And it might just change the way you think about what real strength looks like. So let me just start with a question for you. Did you know that Lord Shiva once drank a poison so powerful, so absolutely deadly, that it could have wiped out all of creation? It's this one moment that tells you so much about him. And to really get it, we have to go back to where it all began. Our story kicks off during the Samudra Manthan, which is this great cosmic churning of the ocean. This was a massive undertaking, a huge collaboration with some even bigger risks. All these ancient, powerful forces were coming together for one single goal. So picture this. For once, the gods and the demons, the devas and the asuras, they actually put their rivalry aside. They were working together, churning this massive cosmic ocean because they were trying to get their hands on divine treasures, especially the nectar of immortality. It was this kind of crazy, ambitious alliance, basically a cosmic tug-of-war where the stakes couldn't have been higher. But before any of those amazing treasures could pop up, the ocean spat out something else. Something nobody saw coming. Something truly terrifying that was about to put the entire universe in grave danger. The very first thing that emerged from the churning was this stuff called hala hala, a deadly cosmic poison. And look, this wasn't just some regular threat. This was like the physical embodiment of negativity, a poison so strong that just its fumes could kill gods and demons. The entire universe just held its breath, right on the very edge of being wiped out. You can't even imagine the panic. I mean, these are supposed to be the most powerful beings in existence, right? And they were completely, totally helpless. The gods, the demons, all of them just backed away in pure terror. Nobody dared to even get close to it. But in the middle of all that chaos and all that fear, one figure just stood there, completely unshaken. One being stayed calm, a silent savior watching a universe about to just collapse. Yeah, while everyone else was freaking out, Lord Shiva was just in quiet meditation. There was no fear there, just this deep, calm understanding of what needed to happen. He didn't run, he didn't even flinch. He just watched, and he waited. And what he did next was just unthinkable. He calmly walked up to this swirling, deadly cloud of hala hala. He gathered all of it, the entire poison, into his hands, and without even hesitating for a second, he drank it all. Just like that. In one single, selfless act, he took the entire threat, all of that negativity, into his own body to save creation. But here's the thing. You don't just drink a universe-destroying poison and walk away without any consequences. This incredible act of sacrifice was going to leave a permanent mark on him, a physical reminder of what he did for everyone. So as the poison started to burn right through him, his consort, Parvati, saw what was happening and acted fast. In this amazing moment of divine intervention, she ran to him and pressed his throat, stopping the hala hala right there, keeping it from spreading any further. Her love and her quick thinking saved him, containing all that power. Now the poison was so incredibly potent that it stained his throat a deep, permanent blue. And from that day forward, he became known as Neelkantha, which means the blue-throated one. That blue mark, it's so much more than a scar. It's a symbol of his sacrifice, this eternal reminder of the day he literally drank poison to save the universe. So what's the big takeaway from this incredible story? I mean, it's not just about a god who drank poison, right? It's about something much deeper. It's about a kind of strength that you don't find in fighting or in aggression, but in stillness. And that's really the heart of it. Shiva's power wasn't about some big, loud display. It was a strength of compassion, of absorption. See, he didn't fight the negativity. He neutralized it by taking it into himself. It really shows you that true, immense strength is often silent. It's completely selfless. And it's calm, even when you're facing total chaos. So I'll leave you with this to think about. In our own world, which is full of its own kind of noise and its own poisons, what does that kind of selfless strength look like today? How can we in our own lives absorb a little bit of negativity for the good of others? It's definitely a question worth thinking about. Thanks for joining me.